Okay, I want to continue with PID controllers, which I developed previous time. Tutorials, physics 2D. For now it looks like this. So basically it some kind of boat in my case, and it can move linearly. So basically I have linear thrust. It's some kind of power of the boat, power applied to the boat, external force applied to the boat, like engine force, for example. And also I have the rotational steering force. So basically I can rotate, and the physics of this boat defines the strength of inertia. So basically if I stop moving, the boat continues to slide a little bit more, and the same stuff is for rotations. If I gain some rotational speed and don't touch the controls, the boat continues to rotate for several moments. And also I implemented basic PID controller. It's basically some kind of control function which accepts current boat position and current boat angle, and how should I say it, and tune them such that the boat will be closer to the target position or to the target angle. Just let me demonstrate. So if I put some kind of point here, the boat begins moving towards this point until it collects it. So it's automatic movement. I can put more points like so. Yeah, and as you can see, sometimes boat can overshoot the target position, and this is because I didn't tune the actual parameters of the PID controller. And today I want to kind of tune them, but probably manually. So I want to visualize three PID controller parameters here, maybe like sliders. Yeah, and just play around with this stuff. And I want to understand how these parameters influence the specific boat behavior. Okay. Also, I want to maybe use imgui. What is correct pronunciation? Imgui. I call it always imgui. It's basically a library for building interactive UI elements in so-called immediate mode UI style. And actually I don't want to build this stuff from scratch. I already built it in my previous project, so I'll just copy imgui from my previous project, from one of my previous projects. Where did I put it? Depth lib imgui, and I put it here. Also, I need headers. Depth include imgui, and I will put them here. And if I remember correctly, I also need GLFW headers. Yeah, I will explain later why do we need them. And I put it here. Okay. And by the way, if I remember correctly, this stuff has been built for C++ code bases. Maybe I should make my main file C++. Do I need to refactor something? No, I don't think so. Okay, and how can I use imgui in my project? Let me open another tab. Here is my reference project. I will just copy paste few necessary shenanigans which I need for imgui to work. Editor. Yes, maybe here. I need these imports. Maybe this. I need this stuff. What else? Begin imgui, end imgui, and also I need imgui initialization. Void load imgui. Check version, create context. Then I obtain window handler. Well, basically window pointer from the raylib context. Raylib already initializes window, so I just can ask for raylib to provide me the window handler, glfw window handler. Do I need this glfw get window user pointer? I don't know. Pointer to the specified window. Maybe I don't need this. Let me check. Yeah, and then I initialize imgui to you with this window. I set shaders version, and I just set styling. Let me check. Not a boot. Where's my main function? Load window. Let me load imgui here, and let me draw UI. Let me begin imgui. Begin imgui and imgui. And just for reference, let me grab basic tab. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Separator text bold. All right. So let me try to build this stuff. Where am I? Soft tissues. I can exit. Tutorials, physics 2D, make. Yeah. And I need to build it with G++ compiler. G++. And also I need to link with imgui library. Like so. Make. And I want to build CPP files. Alright, and yeah, and as you can see, we successfully linked with imgui, and now I can draw more or less pretty UI. Okay, let me move this stuff. So basically I visualize number of coins, linear thrust. Let's say linear thrust is now part of the boat tab. And since I am using C++, I don't need to use this as printf anymore. Well, actually I can draw imgui, separate, not separator text, but just text, and let's say boat linear thrust, like so. Linear speed, actually steering, boat steering, and yeah, one more time for you to understand. Currently I'm just refactoring my UI. I basically remove all manual drawing texts and refactoring all of this crap using imgui widgets. Linear speed, and linear speed is just length of the velocity vector, current velocity vector, linear velocity, like so. Then angular velocity, what is this? It's absolute value of the, well, actually I can take just simple value, not the absolute one. It's value of angular velocity. Okay, linear speed, angular velocity. Alright. Maybe it's fine. Let me build this stuff, make and run this stuff. Physics 2D. Let me also factor out coins. And how can I name this category? Let's say path. Coins, imgui text, coins, SMD, boat, and coins. RMB to spawn. I don't need this. Let me just, for now, skip FPS drawing. I don't need this anymore. And I don't need this anymore. Okay. Yeah, and as you can see, these values are changing in real time. And by the way, sorry for this noise, I cannot do anything with this. Alright, now let me draw basic sliders to control. Well, actually, let me commit. What did I do? Add imgui. Okay. Yeah, now I want to add sliders to control PID controller parameters. Basically, I have two PID controllers, one for linear movement and one for rotational movement. And I need to control them somehow. Let's say thrust PID imgui slider float 3. Well, do I need, let's call it PID, and let's call this one thrust. And here is the vector of three values. Vector of three values. Vector of three values. Actually, these three values are the first three values of the structure, so I can just pass pointer to the thrust PID and cast it to be a float pointer. Yeah. Minimum value 0 and, for example, maximum value 200 for now. So now I have thrust slider for three components of the PID controller. $130, $100. Is this correct? $130, $100. Yes, it is. Is it changing something? It looks like it changed. It looks like, yeah, it changes something. For example, now boat barely moves. If I increase the linear component of the PID controller, it starts moving. Okay, let me create another one, thrust PID and steering PID. And by the way, does it make sense to have negative values for the parameters of controller? Thrust and this is steering. Maybe it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I suppose it doesn't make any sense. Okay, okay, what now? What now? What now? What now? Also, I have this parameter which defines slowdown distance. Which defines slowdown distance. Let me factor out this. For example, here static, not const, static float, slowdown distance, let's say 10, let's say 15. Slow down distance. Draw UI, and now imgui slider float, slow down there, slow down distance, minimum 0, maximum let's say 50. It's too large, doesn't fit. But maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. So let me check. If I increase this, it begins slowing down already, and if I remove, yeah, it does work. Okay, now I want to implement something like, because now I need to wait until the boat traverse all the points, but I want to kind of how should I say it, build the path trace to obtain the full movement of the boat immediately. I will explain it on the visual example. I need just to plot this. This boat moves like shit. We need to fix this. Slow down distance. Yeah. How can I do this? Let's say that I'm starting the application. I'm placing the point, and the boat begins moving. By the way, maybe I should not collect the points. Maybe I need to leave the points on the board, in the world. Maybe I just need to traverse these points by circle. So basically I collect this one, this, and then I return to the beginning and repeat the procedure. Yeah, maybe it's more convenient. How can I do this? Update path following. No. Yeah, update coins. Next coin IDX. So basically I never remove the coin. Boat is collecting coins, still collecting coins, and next coin IDX. And by the way, let me, since I'm using C++ now, I can say that std vector coins like so. Yeah. Add coin to pass I don't need is spawned anymore. Actually, I don't need coin structure anymore. Let me simplify all this crap. Next coin IDX. Static std vector 2 path. So let us have some kind of vector which stores all the path points, and I will just track the static int next coin IDX, and in the beginning it just equals 0. Maybe not 0, maybe -1 at the beginning, because at the beginning the path is empty. Path is empty, so basically nothing to collect, nothing to follow. Okay. Add coin to path. I don't need this anymore. If button pressed, well, I just say path pushback position. That's it. Okay, update coins. In update coins, I just take next coin IDX. If next coin IDX is not equal to -1, is equal to -1, I just return. So basically it means that I have no coins in the path. Then I can take the position of the coin. Like so. I don't need this one. Distance to boat. Coin position. If distance to boat less than 2, boat and coins +1. Next coin IDX plus equal 1. Well, actually it's not correct. I need to add 1 and take the modular division by what? By path length size. Path size. Okay, update path following. If I have no coins, if next coin IDX equal -1, here I just take next coin IDX, like so, draw path coin position vector 2. So basically the same logic. I just take the current coin position, and I need to check if next coin ID is next coin IDX is equal to I, then I color the coin in gold color and otherwise the gray color. Okay, coin position. And coin size, let's say 1. Yeah. Okay. Segfold. Classic. Why so? Bolt. Update coins. -1. Let me find this shit. So, some kind of a bug in the drop path. Coin position. Yeah. Max and coins, it's not correct. I don't have the notion of max and coins anymore. Max and coins. Pass size. Size t and integer. Next coin IDX. Well, actually, if next coin IDX is equal to -1, I can just return it's nothing to draw. Otherwise, I can cast size t. Okay, it's all right. Okay, and now nothing happens. Right mouse button pressed. Position, pass, push back. Yeah. Update coins. Okay. Yeah, and as you can see, the bolt now moves, I hope, on a circle. We'll see, we'll see. And now this one should, yeah, and it just returns back. Yeah, and it looks much more convenient because now I can, for example, create another slider, like, for example, time speed. Yeah. Let's say slider float, label time speed, pointer to time speed, minimum 0 and maximum I don't know, 100. No, maybe it's too much, let's say 20. And time speed, static float time speed is equal to 1. Okay. Actually, let's make it integer. I just want to implement more simple stuff, more simple approach. Time speed, let's say 1, slider integer time speed from 0 to 20. And now when I perform update, I can update all my objects several times in a row, several times in one frame. I can do it like this. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than time speed plus plus I can just update several times. That's it. Yeah, and as you can see, now I almost can see the trace the boat doing. And by the way, and now I can change these parameters in real time and check how the boat behaves. For example, let me change linear controller, thrust controller linear component, the first component of the thrust controller. For example, I can set it to 200. Nothing changed. Maybe because 100 is already too much. Let me set it to 0. Okay. Let me set all this stuff to 0. Man, I need some kind of automation of this process. It's impossible. Okay, let's say that I have a pass. Like so. Let me increase time speed. It looks like shit. It looks like shit. I need some kind of measurement, some kind of metrics to estimate the total error, the accumulated error of the boat. Because the question is, how can I automatically compare, decide automatically which one of two set of parameters is better? For now I can do it only visually. It doesn't look like a boat at all. I have no idea how can I tune these parameters. I have no fucking idea how to tune them. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. Well, yeah, let me just maybe draw the path like how, like let's say when I'm updating the boat, yeah, boat rotation, yeah, here I obtain final boat position, and let me just, does C++ have double-ended queue? Yes. Really? Alright. Let's say I have double-ended queue for positions, like let me call it boat path static std, not vector, deck vector2 boat history. How can I restrict the number of elements in the double-ended queue? How can I do this? std deck vector2. What do you accept? I hate this standard library bullshit. I am stupid developer, Python developer, I understand nothing. Okay, I have ChatGPT for this stuff. Code. How to restrict max number of elements in the CPP dep queue. Really? You really? Yes. Сука, блядь. Ой. It's not simpler. It's not simpler. It's not simpler. You know what? Let me make this stuff static std array. Number of elements, let's say 1000. Bold history. Static int. Bold history idx 0. Bold history. Update bold. Yeah, and here I can put bold position into bold history, and idx is basically bold history. Well, actually bold position and now bold history idx. I need to modulo divide it by what? By this size. Is this correct? For example, size is equal to one element, and when the idx is 1, it means the second element, and I don't have second element. I I turn it around and it becomes 0. Yes, I suppose it's correct. And let me just draw bold history. Draw path, draw bold history. You know what? History idx. I need to increment this. Let me draw a circle at this center position with this radius and with this color, for example, magenta. Will it work? Will it work? I don't know. Yeah, and by default all points is at the beginning of the coordinate space. It's okay. It's alright because they are all initialized with zeros. If I put here, yeah, now we see, but maybe 1000 points is not enough. Maybe it's not enough. Yeah, maybe it's not enough. This looks cool. Maybe I can make a screenshot for the thumbnail. I can't make screenshots appropriately. Robot history. Okay, let me just maybe set 10,000 points. I understand that 10,000 points is kind of too much, but why not to try? And FPS a little bit lower. Yeah, but now you can see the whole path. And even more. And even more. And now I can change these parameters. For instance, linear. Well, it's kind of hard to understand. Okay, it's kind of difficult to tune this PID controller parameters. Not gonna lie. Okay, let me commit this stuff. It's already more or less good result. And next time I will implement maybe at least I will start with some Monte Carlo approach. Basically, I want to adjust these parameters randomly and just pick the most optimal path. And optimality of path, I suppose it determined by the maybe integral, just accumulated summed up errors for the each frame, for example. I don't know. I need to take a screenshot. Фотошоплю как могу. Okay, let me commit this. Let me add this executable into gitignore. Do I have gitignore? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, next time I will try to tune these parameters finally. I hope. Bye.